Suzanne Dubeck from Northern Lebanon Recreation. You might know this guy.
George Coughlin I'm on the board of directors.
Bob Sensible, Lebanon County Planning Department, actually.
Okay, and I believe that it says here you're going to update us on the comprehensive recreation open space plan?
We are here to thank you primarily today because the plan is complete. Ta-da! A few years back, we were awarded Lebanon County implementation money to match the DCNR grant to create our comprehensive recreation open space and greenways plan. And we hired Gannett Fleming. They came in and did a great job. Tons of research about the history of Northern Lebanon and demographics, geography, and we had several public meetings, surveys, questionnaires to get all the input. And the result is a good 10-15 page list of recommendations in different categories: trails, parks, programming, administration, that sort of thing. Basically a roadmap for us to keep moving forward successfully. So thank you. We would not have been able to do it at all without the help from the counties. I also brought 3 of my recreation guides for the current schedule. So if you wanted to take a look at that and see what's going on,
Okay.
I'll leave those all with you. And if you need more, we have our website that is up and running. Thanks to this book, was one of the very first priorities, was get that website going. So it is up and running. And
Would you like to give the URL?
it's nlrecreation.org.
Okay.
I think we came in primarily to thank you. Without your help, this would never happen. What we have now is a roadmap to follow to complete recreational projects in the northern end of the county. Without that, we've been floundering around, not knowing the direction we want to go. We prioritized a lot of these projects, and we already have applied for grants and received 1 grant for Swatara Township to do work at their ball field, and we have in the works now a grant for Jonestown to do work in their ball field. These are DCR grants, but we had this to support the reason we are applying for grants, and it's invaluable to us. It also gives us a roadmap to follow. Whenever you take a trip to places unknown, you always have a map to follow. This gives us a map to follow too.
What areas, what municipalities this included?
Sure. When this was done, it was 5 municipalities in northern Lebanon: Jonestown Borough, Bethel Township, Swatara Township, East Hanover Township, and Union Township.
Okay.
And those were the original 5 contributors, along with the Northern Lebanon School District. And Fort Indian Town Gap is very heavily noted in here because they are also a partner, not a financial contributing partner, but they are on our
Obviously,
board.
large
Yeah.
landmass in those
Yes.
municipalities.
Yes, and Dale Whitney back here just recently joined our board, so I was happy to see him here. So he's getting in on the action and helping us out
And
with better
the
connections.
process, if it's like all others, it included public input, stakeholder input, I guess, probably organizations,
Yep.
the municipalities, and then ultimately they have to approve it. Okay.
Yep, we had, 3 public meetings. We had an online Survey Monkey survey that went out, a couple hundred replies on that. And they did 20 some odd key interviews, myself, George, principals of the elementary school, the person who owns the bowling alley, all those. And then, yes, again, if I'm gonna put this together, and then it was presented to our board, who then had to, they took it back to their municipalities to look at, and then back to our board for approval.
Am I wrong, or is this sort of an outcome from the county comprehensive plan recommending that school districts join together, municipalities within school districts join together to make things happen? And in fact, Bob, did we not provide seed money maybe for this grant to make this happen, or am I wrong?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
This was this was one of the approved projects of the comp plan implementation fund that was utilized, as you know, for other regional comp plans. This particular study, I think the municipalities in the northern end of the county should be commended for creating this commission. And with the county's assistance, this document here and a plan like this is the basis for getting further grant money from DCNR and other agencies to make projects happen. If you just go in blindly with grant applications that are not based on research that you have done, red plans that you have in place, you don't ratchet up the credit score, so to speak. So having this as a basis is going to be
Gold star.
the gold star right out of the gate as far as getting other monies.
Yep.
You're a shining star and a great example for all the other school districts. Nice job.
Make a
Please.
comment.
Well, actually, because of this, 2 of the recommendations that we have in here were already fulfilled due
Right,
to
we did
Marcella's
that
show.
last year,
Yeah, so
right,
bike
yeah.
racks at
Yeah.
Mill Street Park and a picnic area in Jonestown.
Yeah.
Some of the main priorities are finding money, reaching out to other agencies, partnering with the Girl Scouts, the 4-H, the United Way, the county, to work together to not duplicate programs and bring in some more money. Putting bicycle racks in all our parks is up high on the list. We've already got them for Mill Street Park and we're working on the rest. Website and recreation software to help me in the office do my job more efficiently with hundreds and hundreds of people, calling for registrations. Making sure that we're reaching out to all the demographics of senior citizens, teenagers, young adults, older adults, preschoolers, grandparents, all those different type groups of people that need recreation. And one of the main things that we found through the surveys is that walking, biking, and hiking are the most popular things that folks like to do. So just making sure that we're keeping tabs on those are the sorts of things people want to see. That's what we need to start offering.
Also on that list, which I think is important, there's a recommendation that we tie our trails, existing and future trails, into the Lebanon Valley Rail Trail. And we're working towards that. That's part of the study here.
To make like
So
connections.
connector trails.
Connector
So we
trails.
can get folks from the rail trail into Jonestown and into.
So Jonestown can bike to Swatara State Park.
Right. I know that was important with Coleman Park and Union Canal Tunnel Park and the rail trail to get them all connected. Mhm.
I'm not sure, did you mention how much the grant you received was from the county?
29,000 from the county and matched 29,000 from the state. Was that 58?
DCR.
Yeah, from DCNR.
Great, thank you.
58 was the total, half from each.